Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. Today we are talking about the Life Path 9, your guys' traits, your talents, your weaknesses, your life purpose on this earth in this lifetime. Now, when I tell you guys that I have tried to record this video about 20 times, I am not being over dramatic. It's currently Mercury retrograde and I'm blaming that because I keep getting really tongue-tied, and so I'm going to do my best for you guys too, because I want to get this out. So, Life Path 9. The number 9 in numerology is represented by universal love, eternity, faith, universal laws, spiritual enlightenment, spiritual awakening, humanitarianism, light working, generosity, selflessness, charity work, altruism, benevolence, empathy. These are all words that represent the number 9, but these are all really great words to represent the Life Path 9 person. The Life Path 9 is here to be humanitarian, to be service to the world, to do charity work, to be a light worker, to lead by positive example. And the Life Path 9, the number 9 also represents completion. It represents cycles coming to a close. It represents things coming full circle. And with it being the last of the single digit numbers, it's kind of like the Life Path 9 can be more developed than all the other numbers because you have the energy of all those other numbers within you as well. The good and bad traits of all the other numbers within you. You have the independence and leadership skills of the Life Path 1. You have the compassion and love of the Life Path 2. You have the creativity of the Life Path 3. You have the drive and work ethic of the Life Path 4. You have the freedom and fun seeking side of the Life Path 5. You have the honor and beauty of the Life Path 6. You have the spirituality of the Life Path 7. And you have the power and control of the Life Path 8. So it's a lot for you guys. Being a Life Path 9 is a lot. Life can feel overwhelming. You can feel overwhelming. You can feel intense. Life can feel very intense for you. And because of this, you have very deep emotions. It can feel like there's just a lot going on all the time for you guys, even if it's just mentally. And, a lot of people could call you overly sensitive and there's just a lot going on for you guys, and I don't want you guys you guys shouldn't think that you are better than anyone else in any way because you have like all this extra energy of all the other numbers, because all of the numbers are equal, including the Life Path numbers. We're all equal, we're all just as good as each other. The Life Path 9s are just here to teach other people. You're here to be teachers, to show us the way, to lead by positive example, and the Life Path 9s are meant to have a lot of experiences in their life. They're meant to meet a lot of people, to gain a vast understanding of people, to learn about patience and forgiveness and tolerance. But what helps you to do that, what helps you to learn and understand other people, is if you learn and understand yourself. So you go through all these different energies of the numbers 1 to 8, and because you've been through it, you then understand other people, if that makes sense. How can you teach something if you've never been through it and you've never experienced it? So it's kind of like that. The Life Path 9s are usually very wise beyond your years. You can definitely be old souls or feel like you're old souls. You usually feel like you're outsiders. The number 1s and the number 7s and the number 9s usually feel like you are outsiders in the world. You struggle to fit in, you struggle to make friends because you just do. So the Life Path 9, because of all this different energy, you guys definitely make a lot of people feel comfortable in your presence. You can definitely get along with all the other Life Path numbers, and you can be a type of person that gets on with everyone. You might not necessarily befriend everyone, but you can get on with everybody and you can socialize with everyone. And if you are not at this stage, if you are not somebody who is just naturally kind and understanding and tolerant and patient of other people, then your life path 9 is going to teach you how to be. It's going to teach you all these qualities of other people. Like I said, Mercury's having me, doesn't want me to film this video, but I'm determined to get it out. A big lesson for a life path 9 is to forgive the past and let go. How do you, understand people and become patient and tolerant of them if you're still holding on to hurt from past experiences? Let go of any ways or people disappointed you, or ways you disappointed yourself, and learn to forgive the past and let go of the past. Life path 9s are multi-talented. You guys can literally have different skills in any area. Any totally different unrelated hobby or skill you have, you can be a jack of all trades, master of none. Not necessarily though, you can definitely be masters of something if you stick with it and apply it, but you guys just are naturally good at anything and everything. You can pick things up very easily, you can pick things up very quickly, and yeah. Life path 9s are usually in service-based careers, but you do not have to be. Your life purpose does not have to be about your work. Life path 9s do make fantastic therapists, healers, social workers, personal trainers, nutritionalists, politicians, activists, environmentalists, artists, writers, musicians, poets, photographers. All these kinds of things life path 9s really thrive in, but really you can do anything that you want. Life path 9s just find a lot of happiness in giving to other people, of being of service to other people. You find a lot of joy doing things for other people. Life path 9's a good friend to rely on if you need a favour, but because of this, you can tend to be overgivers. You can tend to be pushovers. You can tend to attract a lot of people in your life that just take and take. And it's really crucial for a life path 9 to understand boundaries, to learn to say no when you don't want to. It is not uncommon for a life path 9 to do things that they don't want to do favours for other people that they don't want to do just to please that other person. So learn to say no and have some boundaries in life and take care of you. Don't worry too much about taking care of everybody else and making sure everybody else's needs are met. Make sure your needs are met. If out of alignment, a life path 9 can become judgmental, can become melodramatic, defensive, argumentative, aggressive, and unforgiving. If you display any of these qualities, then work through it, because that's really going to make having the life path 9 number a lot easier for you and easier to work with. The 9s are usually fighting for a cause of some kind. They're environmentalists, they love people, you're here to help the world, you want to make a positive impact on the world or a positive impact on people's lives. You want to help the animals, you want to make a difference, you want to, you have this desire to want to be of service, again, even if it is nothing to do with your career. Life path 9s must learn to practice what you preach. Now, the life path 9s are really good at giving advice, criticism, judgment on how other people should be living their lives and what they should be doing. But you are here to, like I said earlier, lead by positive example. You are here to show people the way. You are not here to tell people the way. You are not here to tell people what they should be doing and give them advice if you are not following through on it either. You cannot advise people and tell people to look after their body and eat healthy and exercise if you are not doing these things either. You see what I mean? You have to practice what you preach and walk the walk if you're going to talk the talk. So, yeah. I have this little segment in my notes that I'm looking at on the number 9 and different religions. This is not something that I've implemented in any of my other videos. and I don't know why, because it's related to a lot of other numbers, but I wanted to just throw it in here today anyway, just because. So in Hinduism, the life path 9 is, the number 9 is considered a divine number. It's considered a perfectly divine number because it is the end of a cycle and end of the decimal system. I don't know why I said symbol. End of the decimal system. In Buddhist rituals, important Buddhist rituals, there are 9 monks. The first days of the Hebrew month of Av, it just says AV, I hope I'm saying it right as Av, are collectively known as the 9 days. Ramadan, the month of fasting and prayer, is the 9th month of the Islamic calendar. 9 is a significant number in Norse mythology. Odin hung himself on an ash tree for 9 days. In Christianity, there are 9 fruits of the Holy Spirit, and followers are expected to have love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. So the 9 plays a significant role. I'm sorry if I missed out other religions. Those are just ones that I had to hand or I found online. And the 9 is a very significant number, and there's a lot of different maths equations and stuff as well that you can do, where if you like if you add all the single digits together, it ultimately makes a 9, and all these different 9 times 9 equations make 9s. And the 9 is a very, very key number in the universe. It's very much part, just like all the numbers really, but it's very much part of the universal law. It's just so 9 has a big significance in the world, and 9s want to be a big significance in the world. You want to make a big difference. So take on all those notes I said to you before of learning to be generous and understanding and tolerant of people, learning to be patient of people, learning to have boundaries and say no. So once you do all these things, make sure you're not displaying any of those out alignment qualities, you're really gonna smooth through life a lot easier, and you're gonna really work with your life path number a lot easier. I hope this helped some of you guys to understand your life path number a lot better and understand you a lot better. Ultimately, we're all here to understand ourselves, and once you understand you can really help and guide other people to understand them. So that's all I have for you guys for life path 9. This was a difficult video to film for some reason. Not for some reason, I'm blaming Mercury retrograde. And like I said, I was really determined to get it out, so sorry if it was a little all over the place, but there we have it. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Please check out my Etsy store where I sell crystal jewellery, and I have tarot readings available on there. Considering doing numerology readings as well on there. I will have a think about that, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.